Hi folks, Bob from Fusion here. We're going to do a little update, Fusion Firearms update today. I'm going to try to do this monthly, maybe bi-monthly. I'm going to be adding more tech tips, all those type of things coming up. This is just basically going to be one of Bob's rough cuts. A lot going on with all of things here at Fusion. Obviously, we've made a lot of changes at the factory here. We're adding on a lot of new equipment. Our custom shop, we're trying to expand the custom shop in a big way. So as we do that, what are we doing? We have a new laser laboratory going in, a new molding polymer laboratory going in. And what's that going to be for? We'll show you coming up. We have obviously the new testing lab for accuracy testing that was just finished up. All new gunsmithing benches and gunsmithing areas. All that's being redone. Also, our engineering area has expanded with more computer expansions, if you want to call it. There's a lot going on there. Trevin's he's got about 20 computers running right now doing all types of stuff for us, so a lot going on there. And you'll notice that we just announced our new Fusion Firearms website. That just went up. Also, in that you'll see it's very interactive, super nice website, very clean, easier to find and search for products, easier to relate products. There's also the custom shop page is going to be up there shortly with the new vault items. You will see we're going to have an interactive area on the website, and you'll see a lot of our tech tips also on the website in the blog section. Why? Because obviously if we take anything apart on YouTube, they cut our throat. So we're not allowed to do that on YouTube. Obviously they don't want us to show any form of disassembly, assembly, those type of things, any of the technicals behind the firearm. So obviously we can't have that there. So we're going to have it on the website. We'll also be sharing a lot of that over on We the Free. There's an armors course that we're working on for the LE community. People like that have been asking us a lot for those type of items. Be on the lookout for that coming up as we start developing more and more of this weekly. But we're starting to get the shop basically back under control because it was out of control. We had so many construction people in here and people putting air conditioning units in and machinery and wiring and electrical and you name it. So a lot's been going on. Between that and the increase in production that we've had, it has been, everybody here is working 150% right now. It's very busy. On top of that, where we go from there, the custom shop is going to actually expand a lot of its capacity and capabilities. So at the custom shop, one thing you're going to see is there's going to be some areas on the website that we're building that we'll be introducing soon, and I'll put in our updates. You'll be able to go and pick and choose different colors, obviously different parts that kind of build your own type of custom product on there to have put through our custom shop here at Fusion. So that's going to be one of the deals there. What's next? What have we been doing? Oh, the ambassador program. I touched on that a little bit. That website is going to be coming up new here very shortly. It's actually online now, guys. So the ambassadors, you can actually go on there and start playing with it. We do have a few things we have to tighten up. I was on there the other night. Pictures are loading nicely. It runs just like an Instagram forum, basically. And you can leave comments. You can get a hold of us. So all the communication channels are going through one place. We are going to be shortly here associating a NAS system with it that we can all use, even you, the ambassadors, as a cloud to put your data on, your videos, those type of things. There's going to be areas on there that you can actually select your content and you can say, I want to make it public, so you can share it with others who may be able to do. So again, we're building a community here that we can all share in the data. And if you don't want somebody to share with your items, that's fine. You can just move the bar over and it's not public, it's only for you. And if you want to post it on there for people to view, they can view it, but they can't use it. So again, that's going to be available for everyone, and it will give a really good resource for all of us to be able to use. Again, we're working really hard with Fusion to keep us on the cutting edge of communications and where this industry is going. We're not here just to be a follower, we're here to be a leader in this industry, and the only way we're going to lead is taking control of the communications and being able to really help everyone out in the 2A community so that we can all work together on these items. So that's why we're putting so much effort into the website. We're putting so much effort into the Fusion Ambassador website. We also have another Fusion Global website that will be coming on to help vendors on the global side. So again, we have one contact point for this all to go through. And that's extremely important because, to be honest, guys, with all the different social platforms out there, you sit in our shoes, or any gun manufacturer, any product manufacturer. You've got stuff coming in from different accounts. You got stuff coming in from Instagram. You got stuff coming in from Facebook. You got stuff coming in from your customer service channels. You got stuff coming in from distribution. You got stuff coming in from dealers. You got stuff coming in from retail. So you've got all these different channels and they all don't add up all the time. They all don't deliver everything. If you have a problem with your Ford, you go on Facebook and put a post on Facebook. I guess some people do, but I don't think Ford's going to see it. Yeah, I should go on their website and contact their customer service, correct? That's well, you probably should do it. The random whatever, somebody's going to walk around Facebook and trip over something that, oh, you need a screw or something. Maybe, I don't know, but it'd be real easy just to contact the horse's mouth and you go back to customer service. That's the way it should be done. So that's why we're creating these websites, communication portals. Why? So that we can all go through one spot. And then as you put things on there, we get notified, so we know we have to take care of what your needs are, respond in some way. Also, the ambassador program, as you see the ambassador video I put up, that'll show you what we're doing with that, why we're doing it. And most of the ambassadors I've talked to, they understand. They understand why there's a need for something like this. And so it's going to be a good thing for all of us here in the 2A community to share in. What's next here? Okay, we have run a bunch of these. We've had a lot of people ask for pistols for holster build. We're sending pistols out, and some are coming back, some of them aren't coming back. Anyway, now, okay, we've made these on 3D printers, and these also have the gas pedals. These actually all have the ambi gas pedals on them. So again, it's easy for you to make holsters out of these, develop your holster patterns, because we've had so many different holster manufacturers come and ask us, hey, can we get a pistol? Can we get this? Can we get this? Can we get this? We're not going to be able to give our CAD drawings out all over the world and everything, guys. That just isn't going to happen. So this is the simplest method so that we have these, and you can use these for your holster manufacturers. You can also purchase a pistol from us at a discount. If you want to do, that's fine. We can do that with. If not, we can provide these so that you can create the pistol holsters that you want to do. So that's pretty good for all of us. And we'll be also doing these with the XF pistol too, and the different sizes. Another announcement, the 3-inch, the 3Cs, which everybody's been, XP 3Cs, which everybody's been very hot on. Those will start shipping in limited quantities here very shortly, within the next 2 to 3 weeks. So actually within the next 2 weeks. So you'll be starting to see those. What's next? Let's see here. Oh, team room event. Okay, so a couple of weekends ago, one of our local shops, which is a really nice shop, they sell a lot of our Fusion goods and that, super nice people. They held a team room event up at the Manatee Gun Club, and that was a phenomenal thing. But we love going to a lot of these local events because it's fun. It's fun to share, collaborate with people. We see a lot of the gun tubers there. And this event was really cool. They had everything there. And they have live fire events too. So you can go and actually shoot machine guns there. You can actually go and shoot silencers, suppressors, all this stuff. So there's this massive array of different equipment there that you can take over to the range and shoot. And then Trigicon, us, a lot of the manufacturers of the suppressors were there. You could come up and talk to the people from the factory. Spike's Tactical was there. And you could come in and just talk and collaborate with everyone. So that was really good. It was a fun event. Outdoors, obviously. It's a little bit hot here in Florida, but man, it was a beautiful day. We always had that nice breeze here coming off the ocean. It was a great event, it really was. And I encourage people to go to their local community events and just enjoy the people, the products, the events that are going on, and support the local 2A communities like that. That's real important. Let's see, what's next here? Yes, a lot more comps will be shipping also over the next 2 to 4 weeks. We are sold out heavily on the comps with the porting. Custom shop is running, oh gosh, at about 150% right now too. So again, we are very busy. We're getting the product out as fast as possible. All that stuff's working out real well. The PVD, obviously we've had some problems with PVD just like everyone else in the industry has. What have we done? I'll put even a more detailed video out on that, on the equipment that we've all put in place. I did put a short update about that up so far. We have a bunch of different colors and flavors that we're doing with the PVD, and we're tuning in those colors now. Some of the colors have been stabilized, doing well. We're running them. We're running production. Other colors we're still working on to make sure they meet all of our specifications. So yes, that has been a delay in the PVD. We've spent a ton of money on PVD and a ton of time, a ton of setup. And it's getting there every day, closer and closer. So we have shipped more PVD product, the bronze. I know there's still some people waiting. I apologize for that. We're doing everything we can. But over the next 3 to 4 weeks, we should be getting caught up with most of that, God willing. So everything seems to be getting back on track. We had to actually even bring in new cleaning equipment because the parts weren't, the clean equipment that was provided with the machine was not doing a good enough job. So we had to again redo the process so we were getting more consistency in the actual PVD tank, and that was a lot. And a lot of it is due to preparation and cleaning, and it has to be done properly with PVD. So where are we going next here, guys? Showroom. Yeah, our Fusion showroom's complete. We do have people walking in at times because they just love to come and look at the products and that, but really it's by appointment only. So if you'd like to see something, we have also people available here to show you some of the products, give you the information on that. But again, appointment only. Please contact our customer service or call in, and we can help you with that. That's the way you do it with the showroom for the most part. We're very, we got our demand for production is so high. We're all out working. We're all out building, doing a lot of those type of things. So it's important that if you can, please call ahead. What we got next? Okay, coming up here, June 11th through the 13th. The ARM 6 event. That's going to be up in Jacksonville. That is the regular meetup in Jacksonville this year. Last year was in Georgia, up by Atlanta, a little bit south of Atlanta, and it was a really good event, a spectacular event. A lot of good people. You get to do live fire there. They have a range day. You can meet some of the people from the factories. I'll be there. Trevin or Tyler will be with me. Yes, it's a smaller event, but it is a real fun event, and people have a lot of heart at that event. It's just a great group of people, and we're making a real special gun in the custom shop. I'll put up a picture here of what it's going to look like. Now, this is something that the folks that we were on their podcasts with and their lives, they have a live YouTube podcast type style thing they do. I think it's Wednesday nights and Friday nights. I jump on there every once in a while. And one of the ideas that we had with Carl, he runs those events and runs the regular meetup, him and a couple of his associates. But we came up with a cool idea to get feedback from all the people in the audience. And then how do we build this custom product? How do we make it special for our giveaway gun at ARM 6? So this is going to be really cool, and we'll see how close we can make it. This is a tough job. There's a lot to it with all the different colors, different design patterns and that. Let's see how close we can get it. And we'll be showing you that more as we complete the build and as we go to ARM 6. That'll be a really fun event. So if you can come and join us, I know there's tickets on sale. Go ahead and buy the tickets. It's a great dinner. It's a great outing. Everybody has a lot of fun. Just a really down-to-earth, wonderful time, and with a lot of good people. So again, I would encourage you to do that and go to this event, support it, and any of your local events like that. They're very important. Also, I'll be putting up a short here this week on the Gun of the Week. We'll be showing something that we've done through our custom shop, something new in development, or something out of the gunsmithing shop. So what is that? We get people dropping off old 1911s and things all the time. Custom work on our XPs, custom works on pretty much every brand that's out there of 2011, 1911 style pistols. So we'll be showing more and more of that and how we're doing some of those things and some of the uniqueness of the products. Then the one I'm going to be doing here next is actually an old World War I or World War II Remington 1911 that one of our LE representatives here, one of his friends wanted us to review and wanted us to redo it and do it like basically reblue it or whatever, clean it all up. And the more I looked at it, I'm like, boy, I don't know. This is almost like a nice piece of history. We might want to just leave it the way it is and clean it up a little bit. So you're going to see as I do some deep searches and work on some background information of this pistol and see what we can find out. I'll be posting those videos. And also what I'd like is anyone out there, because there's so many, if I want to call it like deep Colt historians, which is phenomenal. I'm so glad we have these folks out there to help us with a lot of this. So my historical data is basically within my generation. So we need some people that might be a little older, might have a little bit more education, might even not be older, but have better education than I do. So we'll go and see what we can find out from some of these other groups and see if we can get some real historical data on this pistol. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Also, Bob's been doing a bunch of collabs, and I'll be telling you about that here coming up in the next update video. But we did a men's health collab, which is really good. And one of the people we met who runs a men's healthcare clinic in Las Vegas, I met him at actually the NRA show this year in Houston. And one thing we discussed was men's health and starting to do some collaborations on that. And I think it's a good idea that we all talk about in the community, because he's a shooter, I'm a gunsmith, we've all been in this for years. We all know men are the last ones that want to go to the doctors, men are the last ones that want to take care of themselves, and it usually the first ones to get run down. So we want to bring some things to people's attention, some things that have happened in my life, his life, other people's life. So we'll be doing that collab with him, and I'll be explaining that more in another couple shorts and a bunch of long form videos coming up. And also, we're going to be doing one with one of our local doctors. So we have a local retired doctor here that has been a blessing to us at Fusion. He really does a lot of things with us. He actually helps us daily here a lot. And we're just really happy to have him here, part of our family, part of the group. And he came in as a customer in the beginning, buying some of our products and that, really enjoying the Fusion XPs, XFs, all those type of things, some of our 1911s. And as he retired, he has a little bit more time on his hands. So he's coming and actually working with us, and we're going to be doing some items on men's health with him, also how it relates to the shooting community, the 2A community. And this doctor, he is a veteran. He actually was on a cannon detail years ago, 105 howitzer. So again, a lot of experience here. He's seen a lot of things, dealt with a lot of things, and I think it's good for us to do these type of collabs that involve the human side of the 2A community also, and how it helps us all. So these things are going to be important for all of us, guys. So again, stay tuned for all those items coming up. I'll be starting to do the tech tips and that coming up. So we'll be doing some more shorts on tech tips. I've had a lot of people ask for that, want more videos. So I'm going to be working hard on those items to make sure we get more of that going. Because now that we're getting a shop in order, I can get on the bench more. We can get a lot more things done. So again, real important to us. And I think that's pretty much all I've got this week. One other item we're going to have is, and I've mentioned this in the past some, I'll be doing another video on this, but one thing we found with some of the older model XPs, now we made an EC and changed the screw lengths and that. We also have other screw lengths here that we made here internally. But one thing we found was when people were putting some optics on the pistols, that the dynamics of the extraction were changing. And we're like, okay, why? One thing we found was depending on the tolerances within the gun, the plate, the milling, all these different things, the actual optic and that, basically the plate. The plate and the screw tolerances, you could capture the extractor. So if you look down in the hole, if you tighten down your plate, and you'll notice I can't get screw tight or it's still wobbling a little bit, open it up and see. But you'll see I'll be having another video on this for something to look at, because it's something it normally just doesn't happen. So you'll see where there's a mark on the top of your extractor where the screw's coming down, holding the extractor in the wrong position, not allowing it to operate properly. So then all of a sudden you put the optics on, you end up with some jamming issues, and you're like, okay, why is that happening? And they're blaming the optic, blaming this, blaming that. And 100% of the time, everyone that's been sent in, screws hitting the extractor. Real easy fix. You take a thread or two off the bottom of the screw, you're in, or we can supply you other screws. We have more screws here. It's a very easy fix. But again, if you are finding out that you have some of those issues on your 1911 or your 2011 or your XP style pistol, check that, okay? Just check that, make sure that's something that's not becoming an issue. So I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. So, all right, have a great week. Have a great day. I hope this update helped you guys. There'll be more coming. If you have any specific questions, drop them down in the comments, and I'll answer them the best I can. Remember, guys, YouTube can't talk about pricing, can't talk about, I can't give you a link to a website that has a firearm on it for sale, or a firearm that can link to a firearm that can be sold. So remember all those things. You get these questions all the time. How much is that? How much is this? How much is that? Guys, we're not ignoring it. You can't post it. You can't post it. It's against the rules. And if we go against the rules again, we're going to get the channel shut down. So we have to take precautions on these things. And guys, come on. You know where to get the information if you need it. So, all right. Thanks so much. Stay in touch. If you have any questions, please drop them in the bottom. I'm watching the questions all the time, and also a lot of other people here that work with us. So, we'll help you out as much as we can. Thank you so much.